Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by Kayden Bird of Northpointe Christian Boys Basketball. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Doing well. Obviously, a pretty good start to the season. I know you had some tough losses as of late, but a good start to the year for you guys.
Yeah, we started off 4-1, got some big wins over some good programs, and then we just lost 2 games to some really well coached and hard playing teams. We're 4-3 going into conference play, so can't complain about that.
Yeah. So, just talk about entering this season and because you guys are a solid team. You got a lot of players that just love to play together. And what's it just been like to be part of this team?
I've had a lot of fun with this team. We've worked really hard, and over the summer we put in a lot of time, and I just was heavily anticipating the season to go well, and so far it has.
Yeah, I think a lot of people may not know a lot about your team, but early on, a couple of you guys sent out a pretty amazing hype video that made the realms and actually caught my attention. I mean, go check. I'll retweet it a little bit. So if anybody hasn't seen it, but overall, what was that like to do?
That was really cool to do. We had Grant Newton come in and he took that video for us, and it turned out really nice and gave us a lot of hype before the season.
Yeah. Let's just talk about you as just kind of getting in there. Let's talk about what did you work on this off season? What are some of the things that you did to make yourself better?
I really focused on my ability to get to the basket more because last year I was more of a shooter and played out on the wing. So I really wanted to make sure I was good at getting to the basket because teams were going to start shutting off the three.
Yeah. So kind of talk about, what has really improved this season that you've noticed in yourself.
Definitely my ability to go to the basket. I've found it easier to get my defenders and draw contact and get to the line. And so when I get to the line, it creates free points.
Yeah. Okay, this is now the time that you can shout out any of your teammates. Who's really been impressing you so far?
My teammate Mitchell White, he's had a really good year. He's been huge for us. He's very efficient from the field, gets a lot of easy baskets, and is really good down low, getting like drawing fouls.
Yeah. Um, kind of okay. So, best game that you've kind of been a part of, favorite game that you've been a part of.
I'm gonna probably Potter's house. It was a huge crowd for us at least. They brought a lot of students. We played a really good team game together. We were able to get the victory over a team that beat us by 20 last year, so that's always good.
Yeah. Of course, before the season, you kind of got the big kind of got a big lift off your shoulders. Of course, you kind of solidified your plans next year. Of course, you committed to Cornerstone. And then of course, it's official that you're heading there next year. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
you signed the big letter of intent before the season. What was that like to just get that out of the way and you just focus on your senior year?
That was definitely big. That was my goal over the summer to be committed before my senior year, so I didn't have to play with any pressure. And when you don't have to play with any pressure and you're just playing for fun, you usually play better.
Yeah. How do you mentally prepare for a game?
I just listen to music and kind of prepare in my head what I want to do for the game, whether that be driving to the basket a lot or shooting threes more, depending on the team and how they play defense.
Okay. All right. What's on Kayden's playlist?
It's kind of weird. I don't even know the artist. I don't even know the song name. It's just kind of like like a
Just a bunch of songs.
yeah, it's more like melodic tunes so I can like lock in, and it's nothing like crazy.
No, nothing like crazy rap or anything.
No, that just gets me out of it. That doesn't help me focus at all.
Interesting. Um, what's it gonna be? What was it like this year? You having your senior year, knowing that this is your last year playing high school basketball. what's high school basketball and what this program has meant to you?
This program has meant so much to me. I can't even put it into words. My coach for my last 3 years, Mr. Riddell, he's had a huge impact on me, and he's made high school basketball so fun for me, and I've really enjoyed it with him. And then this year, I have almost been taking it for granted because I don't realize how special the team we have and how special the opportunity we have is this year.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit, Kayden. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So, favorite TV or streaming show you're really into right now?
I love The Last Dance. I know it came out like 2 or 3 years ago, but I just love
During
watching
COVID.
those episodes.
Oh, yeah, a few years ago, I think last year I bought them all on YouTube, and you just been binge watching because they're so good. It's just like, documentaries are always. It doesn't matter what it is or really any sport. It's always interesting to see what, because I mean, I think I mean it's way past when you were, because you were born around 2004, 2000.
2004, yeah.
So that was I mean, it was before your time. It's always interesting to see things that have happened way before you were born or even thought of. So that's pretty cool there. Go to what's your okay, all right, here's the hardest question. What is your go-to place for food?
Oh, that's easy. I love Steak and Shake.
Okay. Steak. Okay. There's no Steak and Shakes around here. I live on the east side of Michigan, so um it's always, I didn't know there were some out on the west side of the state.
Oh, there's one right by my house, so I always just walk over there in the summer, like almost every day, and just get Steak and Shake.
Okay, what's do you get the same thing or do you like get different stuff?
I usually just get their burger, but sometimes I'll switch it up and get different things. But they're really a burger place, so
Okay.
just the burger.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have any basketball superstitions?
Yeah, I wear the same pair of underwear every game.
Okay. Interesting. Um, what is favorite movie?
Space Jam.
The first one or the second one?
Oh, the first one. The second one's not nearly as good.
Okay. Favorite team to root for?
Northpointe Christian.
Besides yourself.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I really like the Kings and De'Aaron Fox just because how they play.
Okay. And they have the longest playoff drought in all four big sports, like
I
NFL.
think it's been longer than I've been alive.
2006 was the last time.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay.
It's one of those random facts that
Mm-hmm.
it's weird. Um, let's see. Favorite vacation spot?
Probably just Florida. I have a lot of good memories there as a family. We've gone there a couple times and it's just been really fun.
Best Christmas gift you got this year?
I got a really cool shirt. It says "I'm afraid of women," and I love that shirt.
Okay. Um, and lastly, what is something people might not know about you?
I'm a really big goofball. That's just a little fun fact about me.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kayden, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck the rest of the season. And let's have you on again sometime.
Oh, sounds good. Thank you so much for having me.